It's namaste. Oh. I didn't. What the hell is that?
Oh.
Oh.
All right, well, that was the beginning of the stream.
Is that how it starts?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's happening, everybody? It's Ike from Flipside Music. And as always, I am here with
Dylan?
and we're both getting jacked up on some Turkish coffee. Well, it's actually not Turkish coffee. It's Italian espresso.
Yeah. There's an underlying theme between those kinds of coffees, though.
Well, they're If you cook this shit up in a mocha pot, there goes our dollars right there already.
Ooh, yeah.
Cooked in a mocha pot. If you guys don't know what a mocha pot is, you should go buy one. It's the best way to have coffee.
Okay, everything
Go-go juice. Little tiny cup is
working.
Is very tasty.
Yeah.
Anyway, good to see everybody. Look, we got a whole
millions of people in there.
Gaggle of folks in here.
Yeah, we got Sean, we got Paul McNary, we got
Paul McNary.
Eric.
Jacob and a Ghost is here. Carla Washburn is here. Sean is here. Yeah, everybody. All sorts of people hanging out.
Huh, it won't go up.
Sorry, just got done eating Doritos. So
Yeah.
washing down all the extra bits.
Just us sitting here swishing.
Yeah, just I feel like I was at the periodontist this morning. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. So, what do we got this week?
Oh, here, I guess I can
What do we have?
turn the Pelican
What do we
off
have
for a
this
moment.
week, sir? To ponder. Shall we ponder some guitar things before we test the tone things?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff moving.
Trying to think anything in the greater world of guitar. Well, I guess
Well-
that Sam Ash scam, because like I didn't hear anything about that. So I guess if you guys
Sam Ash scam, yeah. I mean, that seems to be a thing.
yeah,
so-
not them scamming, but
Yes.
a
Let's preface
scam
that.
in the resemblance of Sam Ash.
Yes, the internet shitheads are feverishly at work trying to scam people out of their hard-earned money, using the Sam Ash closing as bait, if you will.
Yes.
So basically, if you don't know what's happening, so be careful if you don't. I mean, I think it's fairly well known at this point, probably in the guitar community. But obviously, Sam Ash is going out of business. We talked about that, I think last week or a week before.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Came up.
But what we're seeing now is, like, there's a bunch of ads, Instagram and Facebook, that looks exactly like Sam Ash, and you click in, it kind of goes to a website that looks like Sam Ash, but it's not. And people are, spending money, buying things that they think they're getting
On closeout pricing.
closeout deals, and it's just somebody's just making a bunch of money and robbing you. So
you're like, so one, don't fall for it.
So one, don't fall for it, but it also kind of, I guess there's a couple ways to avoid said scams. Number one, and I do this all the time. So if I see something advertised on Facebook, I usually go to Google and Google it to see if there's an actual real website.
Well, and if I ever see anything, for like a company doing something, I usually try to go to the company's site and then try to find the same or something resembling the same thing.
Model.
Yeah, the same model or even the same indication that something would be on sale. Because, like, now, granted, at this point, we've seen some shit, so that would be our inclination. But my natural tendency with other things that are not even guitar gear is also to do the same thing.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah, just to make sure. Because, like, you never know, like, again, because, like, I've seen it, obviously, like, we've seen it happen with guitar gear, so it's I imagine it happens with everything else probably a lot more.
Well, there's so many. The thing is, there's so many gadgets and gizmos and widgets and such that people are constantly trying to sell. So even not in the guitar world, a general rule, I think, is if you click on a thing and go to a website, number one, if you've never heard of the website, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. There's a lot of people that don't know we exist and might go, I've never heard of these guys. Mm-hmm. The thing is, if they're selling a thing and it looks too good to be true, the old adage, is accurate. It probably is too good to be true. Google that and go see. And I see it all the time. You click in and it's like, wow, $7.99. That's awesome for a rebuilt 1972 VW Bug. Wow, who knew that you can get them for like $8? You know? Thing is, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So if you take that product, whatever it is, like it's widget number 3. Take widget number 3, Google it, see if that's a real company that even makes it.
Yeah.
Because you might never heard of the name. And if it is a company that makes that thing, go on their website and they probably sell it for $70.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
There you go. You realize it's not real.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, especially with manufacturer sales, you can bet that, sometimes they'll probably do, 20% off, 30% off, maybe 50. But if you ever see some shit for like 70% off, it's not. Yeah.
It's not real.
No, it's not real unless it's literally close out, like a business legitimately going out of business and they're clearing things, or like it's something that's discontinued. Like sometimes you might see shit like that, but you're never gonna see a desirable product that's in current production for 70%, because at that point they're devaluing their own product. That wouldn't make sense for anybody.
Right. So Sam Ash, in the case of Sam Ash, they're not going to sell that stuff for 70% under, because here's the thing, and I think most of you guys know, and it's no huge secret. On average, musical instrument, MI world, you're making 30 to 35%.
Yeah. If you're lucky. Yeah.
If you're lucky. And as a retailer, you got to pay credit card companies and lights and employees and all that stuff. So
and shipping.
And shipping and all the things. So there's a huge amount of expenses you have to incur on that 35%. There's a lot that's just 30. So think about that. Not a ton of money. Even if you're going out of business, they may sell it at cost or even a little bit under just to get out from under it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
they're not going to sell shit at 70% unless it's like we have 4 left,
right? And
we don't give a shit. Then they'll sell. But Sam Ash just announced this,
right?
So I don't even think they're in process really.
They're not actually closing yet.
Yeah, like they got a lot to do, and even if they are blowing out some stuff, go to their site directly.
Yeah.
But like I said, you just can't be stupid.
Well, that actually goes back to we could make this point number 3. If some shit doesn't seem right, just call the company and talk to them. Like if some shit just doesn't seem right, like don't instant message them. Just call them.
We're starting to dip our toes into other.
Yeah, it's like just call them though. Like if you think something's not quite right, try not to assume the worst and just give them a call.
Yeah. So.
And that applies for lots of things, but
yeah, that applies. And Dylan's referencing we've had. And we've talked about this the last week or so.
Yeah.
We've had just some interesting, people come out of the gate swinging.
Yeah, assuming the absolute worst.
We had somebody that purchased, I'll tell you, and if you watch it, hopefully the person watches it, so we can let them know. We had a person purchase a pedal from us on Reverb, okay? And it was a gold-colored pedal, and we basically just went to our shelf that those pedals live on, and we pulled one off. We pulled that model off and put it in a box and sent it off.
Yes.
Like as we do with a lot of pedals. The box didn't say anything about it being a different color or anything. But the customer gets it, and it wasn't the right color. Okay, well, we didn't see that on the box.
Yeah, we didn't know. Yeah, we didn't even know it was.
If you look at the box, we got it back.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that it's a different color. But the icing on top of the shit cake there was that the paint had a chip in it.
Which, looking at it further, I think actually was like a little bit of a bubble and it just flaked off. Like it was a bubble underneath and it just flaked off.
Right. So
but yes, yeah, sorry.
So
continue.
The thing is that we never even looked at it because we just assumed that the.
Well, yeah, because it was one of 3 or 4 that we had in stock.
So yeah, and so right, so we just grabbed it and put it in, sent it. So we didn't know that we even had it. But then the chip made it worse. It was like, because this is how things happen, like shit compounds on each other. But then there was a chip, and so the person automatically assumed that we sent them, number one, we sent them the wrong pedal because, hey, you can't make a mistake ever as a human. But it also had a chip, so they automatically assumed that it was a used pedal. I mean, this thing was pristine anyway. Nothing wrong with it. But they automatically assumed that it was used. And, we apologized and sent a return label, no cost to them, and refunded them. No big deal. But it's like, why come out swinging?
Or why assume the work? Because again, like especially with something like that.
And why can't you understand? Like, why can't people accept like an honest answer? Like the honest answer was, we didn't know.
Well, we didn't know, and it's like it was a small company's product being sold again by another small company. Like things are gonna fall through the cracks, but even something like that wouldn't have been something we would have been checking for necessarily because we've never ordered that particular color. And usually when we order particular colors of anything, like it's a distinct, separate order. It wouldn't just be
it'll say,
scooped into our normal stock.
So it could have been.
So it was a total surprise to us that we even had it, which to be honest, it was actually way cooler than the regular version.
I would have kept it personally.
I'd have been like, this is awesome.
If it was me, I would have been like, knock off 10%, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
And I'd have been, you know what I mean? And if that was the case, would have been like, sure, but it had to be that color because we live in that world now that it has to be this knob and that knob and this color and it has to be V,
Well,
the versions I understand.
Well, and again,
like it didn't have, it's got the black knobs instead of the
people
white
are
knobs.
perfectly entitled to their tastes.
Right.
To me,
Yeah,
it's more when you try to help compromise in some way, and they really just don't want that. They really just want to. They kind of just want to make it a stink rather than like especially when you're when you're doing all the other things that would go along with making it right. Sometimes even making it easier or even going further than because a lot of times we go further than we would have if there was an honest mistake. But a lot of times lately it just seems like a lot of people just kind of want it to be a stink regardless, and that's the harder part to digest, I guess, as
it's like
smaller business because it's like we can't just the mistakes bug us, but like when people don't give us a chance
to make it right,
that's when it's harder to
provide a remedy.
Well, it's like you make a mistake you didn't know, but then somebody just doesn't even let you try again.
Right, or they don't give you the opportunity to make it right. It's kind of aggravating. Yeah. But it's part of what we sign up for. I mean, that's what you get in retail. You talk to anybody in retail, and because we have friends that have stores and sellers, and we have friends that are retailers in other industries, and it's like we have the same stories all around, like just unreasonable expectations or just unwillingness to accept that a company could make a mistake. And we always go, hey, we made a mistake, we'll take care of it, we'll fix it. We don't, it's not like we're trying to no, we don't do this, no, we're trying to make it right. And we have a lot of customers that things have happened, not a lot. We've had customers that think things that have happened, but their approach is like, hey, something's not right or whatever, and we get it remedied, and everybody goes about their business, and it's cool, because you do get a little bit more with honey, and vinegar,
Yeah.
So, anyway, I don't know. The Sam Ash thing then went into that.
Well, no, but I mean, it's still like I said, it still applies though. Like if you're looking at something from a company, regardless of what they do, and it doesn't seem right, or you found something on a different website that's not their own, like don't immediately make the assumption that it somehow reflects them. Because it's like there are a lot of people doing really dumb shit out there that has nothing to do with companies that are trying to just do their business.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, so it's like if anything, I would assume the other way that because that doesn't, it's not in Sam Ash's interest, even though they're closing out. It's not in their interest to do that shit.
Yeah, it's not, definitely not in their interest.
Don't assume that that's what it is. Yes, I would assume that no, this is just some other asshole that's taking advantage of a really bad situation and making it worse, unfortunately, rather than, I guess you couldn't really make it better, but you know what I mean? Like instead of not adding to the shit heap, they're choosing to add to it, so.
And I just think with small business, for the most part, like any small business, mom and pop, like I don't know that they're out like tying people to railroad tracks because they're evil.
Well, yeah, they don't have the time.
Top hats and twisty mustaches.
Yeah.
They're out there just doing this evil shit. We're going to send them the wrong color. Whoa, I'm going to put a chip in it to make it worse.
10 years of building a business to like scam some one random dude out of a $200 thing.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't.
Yeah. We went through all that effort to make $50.
Right. That was the cash grab at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's it. That was the final payment on our condo in Dubai.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get there and get next to the pool again. You know.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's our little rant for today. I think you guys are used to our horseshit. But anyway, the point really is don't fall for that scam, Sam Ash scam. If you're going to go, I know that they are closing stuff out, but go to their website. That's where you're going to find it. Sign up for their email list, and that's probably going to tell you when the best deals are. Because what will happen is they're going to start at one price. Hey, we're discounting this at 15% off. And then next month, or a month and a half, it might be 20% off. Because as they go longer, the discounts get deeper because they want to get rid of it. The thing is by the time you get to 30% off, you know, you're going to be buying the junk ass shit left over that nobody wanted in the first place.
Yeah, it's like whenever you see
something
that.
to think about.
Yeah, it's like whenever you see that one random like avocado that didn't get picked, or that one random cantaloupe that didn't get picked.
Yeah.
That's what you'd be getting.
You're gonna basically
you'd be getting that weird slumpy like malformed cantaloupe.
Right.
That would be what
I'm
you
almost
get.
there.
Yeah.
I got it. I'm not dead yet. I don't want to go in the car.
I think I'll go for a walk.
I think I'll go for a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, if you wait 3 months on the Sam Ash deal, you're basically going to get, you're going to get a half a dozen thumb picks and maybe a banjo string. So don't do it. So get the good shit up front.
Yes.
But don't fall for the scam. Go to their website directly.
Yes.
That's today's public service announcement.
Yeah.
What do we got? Everybody, folks are chatting a little bit in there.
Yeah, but yeah, Eric kind of agrees there are a lot of. Yeah, I mean it's one of those.
Quentin James is in here making
Oh,
jokes,
is he?
though. Yeah, he's in here making jokes. Yeah, Eric makes a good point. There's a lot of self-entitled shitheads out there, but, well, he didn't use that phrase, that was me, that basically make a lot of noise and make everybody else look bad.
Yes.
Well, it's true. Like, honestly, you know, I'd say 98% of our customers.
Well, I was gonna say,
cool.
yeah, I feel like it's sort of the inverse. Like we have other customers that are so easy to deal with that it makes the ones that are not seem a little bit more difficult in some way.
Yeah,
because I feel like
for
we
the
do actually
most
have
part,
a very
we
high
have
percentage of easygoing,
really cool customers
Yeah.
that get it. They understand, you know, how things work. That sometimes, you know, we're a smaller company. We don't have the same, sorry, buddy, access to a lot of things, but they like to shop with us. So, you know, yeah,
Yes.
we got a lot of cool customers. That's all I know. It's just it seems the internet can be an interesting.
Well, because it
landscape.
concentrates it and it does give everybody a megaphone. So
Well, you know,
is
it's all these guys. You know, they got their keyboard and their sword. I'm like, I'm gonna stick you, or something like that. I don't know. We should make some kind of meme or something. Some, and then but he's got like a keyboard shield
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something to that effect. We can make that up. We can talk to AI about that.
Take it up with AI.
Yeah. Alan Iverson's so pissed right now.
I know.
He's like, why do they keep calling me? I just hear my name all the time.
He's like, I knew I should have patented those initials.
He should have. That's actually, they're mine too.
That's true.
To be honest,
Yeah,
it's
that's
my
true.
initials as well. Hey, Leo's in here too. He goes, hey, banjos have feelings too. Yeah, I know, we just can't hear him from the dumpster. Oh, sorry, Leo. I don't think Leo plays. I don't think Leo plays banjo though, but maybe.
He's like, I was just thinking about taking it up.
Oh, Leo says we do an awesome job. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Leo's one of our local dudes. So he comes in here fairly often. So, hey, Jay Valenti's in here. Jay says it's like people driving cars too. They feel, you know.
Yeah, they feel protected, so they can. Well, it's funny because like my mom's actually said that since I was little, that like people's real personalities usually do come up when they're driving. I think there is something to that because like certain people will do shit in a vehicle that they would never do to your face. Kind of like we've said with other things,
this
like
1,000 times.
things like they would just never do. Yeah,
the people that send us messages and read messages, when sometimes it happens, it's like they would never say that shit in the store. Guaranteed. Yeah. They would never say it in front of us.
See, that's why I think
Dylan's like 6'2".
I was gonna say medieval rules should come back into play. That's what.
Yeah, like Dylan's 6'2". I'm 6'1", 230. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that that's anything, but like having a face-to-face conversation with somebody is a different situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be as rude as people are on the keyboard.
Yes.
You know? So, anyway.
Well, and again, I got to chalk it up a lot of times, too, to just, there's got to be shit going on in people's lives that's their way of taking it out. I don't know why that's their way of taking, because, I mean, I know that, like, everybody takes that stuff out differently, that it happens, but there's like a very large group of people now that do tend to, like, the internet seems to be their safe way of like railing against shit. Yeah.
Just what rings in my head is ding, ding. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
And it's just the teacher beats on the kids because his wife is beating him at home.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. So, that's the way I look at it with some of these folks.
Yes.
Anyway. All right. Well, enough of that.
All right. Yeah.
We should just turn that into a podcast. Just us talking shit.
The first half.
The first half is the first half podcast, and then we just go into the tune stuff. We could do that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's not a bad idea.
No, it probably isn't a bad idea. You got something on there.
You good?
Yeah, it's bugging me. We'll see.
All right. Well,
I might recover. I might.
I hope so. So I'm gonna call HR. No, that.
You just walk out and put a different hat on.
Right. Yeah. Just do this. Yeah. HR department. How can I help you? Oh, you want arguments?
Yeah.
That's over there.
It's like, oh, you want my brother Tony? I'm Anthony.
Right.
Yeah.
John, I don't know if you guys could hear that.
Probably not. That was a good one though.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. All right. Today we are going to be messing around with Beetronics.
Yes. Yeah, we
just got some
3 of their new ones.
Yeah, we got some of their new pedals in, and we're gonna fiddle fart around with those for the next half hour, whatever time we got left.
Yeah, so I think the first 2 are actually overdrives, which is a slight departure because they are more known for fuzzes, but we're also going to be doing one of their more recent fuzz options.
This guy?
Yes.
This thing is
cool. That thing is awesome, yeah.
Shit.
We got to play that one at the NAMM show. Well, it was actually the non-NAMM
the
show.
non-NAMM sandwich shop show.
Which was
much
actually
more fun.
Had a lot more fun with that because I was thinking we need to kind of, evolve the thing with True Brewing into something similar here. Like we need to get that same kind of vibe or that same kind of thing where some of the reps from companies come out and
we got to figure that out because we sat and talked to what's his name, Johnston. What was that one guy? YouTuber guy?
Mark Johnson.
Yeah, Mark Johnson. I couldn't remember his first name.
Yeah.
And
the auto.
Sean Pierce.
Yep, Sean Pierce was there. Yeah, and then
Johnson. Both Johnson?
No. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Johnson.
Yeah.
Sean Pierce Johnson.
Are you going jogging? It's pronounced
jogging.
We
haven't done that one for years.
Yeah, that's been a bit. That one's an archive. But we hung out with those guys, but while we were there, we were shooting the breeze with the Beetronics guys. So these are really cool, and that's where we played this one initially. Yeah. I messed with it yesterday. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's a good pedal.
Yeah, no, that one's really cool. Really cool fuzz because you basically they made it to where you can. Well, we'll get into that, but you can switch between the two fuzzes that are on it without having to actually toggle anything, which is pretty nice. Is this on? No, cool.
Make sure I'm
all tuned up. There we go.
Yeah. All right. So what do you want to start with?
I guess we'll start with the Nectar and then the Wannabee. It's going to be a little more difficult for you guys to see. Well, no, that actually shows up pretty good. Those little white lines on the controls for this one are the indicators. So obviously once it goes past a certain spot, you guys might not see it. That way is more. Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, it's weird because I'm like looking at the camera and I'm like, why am I looking at the camera to do it? I need to just do it in person. Because it's like trying to, I don't know, shave with like 2 mirrors instead of 1.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Hey, look at that. Beetronics is in the house.
Oh, are they really? Wow, cool. Oh, cool. Maybe the Instagram post actually worked.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Let's make some noise, man.
All right. Okay. Let's get the volume first. Oh, nope, wrong way.
Yeah. Like, let's go to 10.
No, it sounded a little funky.
Yeah, I'm like, why does this sound something not
Somebody's
right?
not cooperating.
Oh, there we
there
go.
he is.
There he is. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Damn it, D string.
All right, let's try that. What?
Oh, I just was flipping this. It's hard to see this little switch, but. This side is fuzz, I guess, and this side's the drive side, so that's what that little top. Oh, maybe not. No. I can't see if that light came on or not. Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, that light's on. I can see.
Well, no, that one I can see. That one. I guess I like it the fuzz side.
I like that.
Let's give it a little more volume on the drums.
Yeah, there you go. Remember, these are P90s, so you get that kind of P90.
Yeah, that sounds really
Yeah,
good.
go back to the fuzz side of it real quick. Ready?
I don't know if I'm in tune, so yes, one second.
All right. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, like I said, it seems to be a very articulate fuzz. Does that. I mean, I don't know. I should have looked into it specifically what fuzz flavor it was kind of going for, but it almost does that kind of tone bendery thing where like it's kind of more, you know, like overdrivey on the bridge, and it sounds a little bit more fuzzy on the neck. Yeah.
That sounds good. Sounds really good.
Crisp. Yeah, it's very dynamic. It feels pretty touch sensitive too.
Yeah.
Because it kind of... Yeah, sounds good.
I like it.
All right.
Let's try the next.
Yeah, we'll move over to the Wannabee. So the Wannabee is supposed to be, you said Blues Driver and Klon on one, like, or Blues Driver and Klon kind of fusion?
Blues Breaker.
Or Blues Breaker, sorry, yeah. Okay. Do you remember which side was which?
So, Circuit 0 is a Blues Breaker style, and Circuit 1 is Klon.
Just so you guys know.
Oh, cool.
We literally just got these in.
We just got them in.
That's it. We just got them in, so that's why we're this first looks.
And you can run them in parallel, which is pretty cool. So you can do one into the other. I'm sure you can change that order, and then you can also run them in parallel, which is pretty sweet. So,
it's a nice, easy layout too.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Here, I'm gonna set stuff to the middle first, and then we'll go from there. they're pretty honestly, for me to do this, pretty
What's that?
I was gonna say this pedal in general suits you pretty well.
Yeah, that's pretty much. In
that's just one side versus the other. I'm gonna say that together they're probably both.
I mean, that's in my wheelhouse all day. Again, if I tried. I'm out again. I think I'm all out of whack.
Well, it's been hot and weird. And
yeah. Well, I don't know why this is. Usually she's fairly stable.
Oh, Driddle's in there.
Switch it around.
And my sound's always so dark compared to yours. I guess I just sound dark.
That's our next evolution.
The next, yeah. That would be pretty easy, especially with the captors and or
yeah. Because
revs.
then we could just. Then we can. Hey,
actually, it'd be probably good for me to play more with another guitar player. So.
Tim White. What's happening, Tim, by the way?
Hey, Tim.
Dylan's playing a Heritage H150.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Heritage, yes. And this one's the more kind of slightly tobacco-y one with like the red back, which I really, out of what we've had, this one's my favorite. And hey, finally hit the mic again.
Yeah, there you go. So my favorite is that I like the Lemon Burst.
Oh, yeah.
If I was going to grab one
reason, normally I do, but like this one, I love like the tobacco, like, because I'm not, like you said, I'm not a big fan of the Cherry Burst, but this is pretty.
No, that looks
pretty nice.
It's well done.
Yeah.
I just like the Lemon Burst. There's something about it that just, it's aces, baby.
Yes. Yeah. All right, let me throw the other one in there real quick since I guess we're running out of time.
Yeah, let's get that last one in, and that way we're.
Wait.
Probably gonna need to just use.
Yeah. I have a whole like bag of cables I just need to bring back in for this, cause like I don't really use them anymore on my own stuff. May as well use them for this.
Here, let me get that out of your way.
Yep. Let's hit everything. I'll hit the camera, hit the. Oh yeah, there
That's
we go.
Beetronics.
So I don't even know if this one's gonna fit in the camera.
It's okay.
It does mostly.
Mostly. We'll go like that. It's a really cool.
It is one of the coolest looking pedals we've ever had.
It's
Yeah.
really awesome.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Oh, did one of them not make it?
No, you turned the volume.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Go ahead and keep.
That sounds awesome. Alright, you go, because that's more in your realm. Yeah, one on that one. That setting's awesome. Does that sound as big in the earphones? Messing it up all over the
It's definitely got that thing where it mellows out. It's really good on the. Yeah, I'm all over. I'm doing terrible today.
All right.
I'm thinking about the time, I think, but
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we got to wrap it up because we're getting the signal.
Yeah.
So, hey, everybody, before you go, if you could give us a thumbs up or a like or whatever the heck you guys are doing or watching, wherever it is.
Yeah.
So next, go over to Texas Toast Guitars, watch those guys. They're doing a live stream, and then after that, go check out Dylan Talks Tone, and then we'll be back with you next Thursday with some updates and new things. We got some stuff working, so hopefully by next Thursday we are able to let you know what's going on. Yeah, until then, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.